Yo, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from November 15th to December 15th. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Scorpio, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Scorpio, is the King of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, so your challenge is the King of Cups. This could be either you or it could be someone that's coming in to offer you love. We're going to clarify what this means for you as your challenge in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So it looks like in the recent past, a lot of you really were determined to get the truth here in the past. And I feel like someone here started to close off from the situation because maybe they felt like somebody here wasn't saying the truth. I'm also getting that someone here didn't want to completely give up on this situation here in the past with the Nine of Wands. We're going to find out more in a moment when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the Death, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Someone here in the present moment, I feel is being, how do I put this, is being blamed, or some sort of deception is happening in the present moment here, and it's leading to some sort of ending. The good news here in the present moment is that although this situation is coming to an end, new love is coming in for you. Okay, so the idea of not being able to trust people, or the idea of not being able to invest into love, is changing for you in the present moment. I feel like there's a major transformation that's happening for you. Okay, we're going to find out more when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Eight of Wands, the World, and the Nine of Swords. So it looks like in the near future, because of something that's creating so much anxiety, so much fear, so much pressure here in the near future, I feel like there's some sort of communication that comes in and brings something here to an end. Okay, so major ending, cycle transformation that's happening for you between now and December. And it makes a lot of sense, right? Scorpio, you have Mars in your sign, and there's going to be a lot of eclipses and stuff and changes happening. Okay, so we're going to get into it and find out more. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Temperance, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. I feel like there was supposed to be a brand new beginning between you and a specific person. I feel like that never happened because someone here was taking too long to take action to make this happen. I'm also seeing somebody here was really focused on themselves, because there's something here about some of you were dealing with somebody here who's codependent on you financially. They would always come to you and ask you for money, or they would need some sort of support from you. And I feel like a lot of you have decided to disconnect from this person because of this situation. So you've decided to maybe not reconcile with this person and not have a new beginning because you don't want to deal with somebody here who's been super codependent. Okay, so what you don't see coming is the fact that a lot of you are going to finally be taking action, possibly towards something new here, especially if there has been some sort of situation between you and a specific person where it's just been very codependent, and a lot of you want to release yourself from that. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in terms of what you don't see coming. Now let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. So the first card I'm going to clarify for you is your challenge, which is the King of Cups. All right, so the King of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody here is confronting you, okay, as your challenge. There's a confrontation that's happening here because somebody feels like in the present moment, you know, moving forward between now and mid-December, that there's some sort of deceptive situation and somebody here is calling it out. Okay, they're calling out this deceptive situation. And the challenge here may be yourself. Or it may be the fact that, you know, a lot of you are uncertain if you should still continue to give love to this situation. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship. For some of you, it is. For some of you, it is an association, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords. So I'm really strongly getting that your challenge here has a lot to do with someone confronting you in regards to some sort of situation that's very deceptive and very cunning here in the present moment. And your challenge here is to determine, Scorpio, if this is something that you continuously want to still invest your time, your energy, your money into, your emotions, etc. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing as your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like in the recent past, it was very clear here that you were interested in someone new, okay? As quick as it started, Scorpio, is as quick as it ended, okay? There's something here about you and this person not talking. Someone here started to become closed off in the recent past. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Sun, and the Four of Swords. So in the recent past, I'm really strongly getting that there was a desire to move into a new direction with you. I feel like this person was really optimistic about this. So again, although there was a new beginning, there was an ending, or there was a possibility of an ending here. And then there was a possibility for healing and having a new beginning. So what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is a lot of on and off in the recent past, making plans to have a new beginning and heal, and then pulling back, and then, you know, on and off, on and off, on and off, okay? I'm getting air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting Pisces, Leo here, maybe a Sagittarius in the past that you were dealing with, okay? So this is what I'm seeing in the past, lots of on and off. All right, now in the present moment, there is something that is transforming for you. There's a major, major transformation because of some sort of deceptive situation, okay? And this is gonna possibly lead to a brand new beginning for you. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords. What is this deceptive situation that's happening for Scorpio in the present moment? So the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So somebody here, I'm really getting a strong energy of this, like I'm hearing this was the nail in the coffin, meaning this was the last straw, okay? This is the final straw. So there's something here in the present moment that has been done. I don't know if you've done this or maybe someone around you. For some of you, this is someone you're dealing with. There's been a lot of deception in the present moment. And somebody here is looking at this deception. They're saying, I can't do this anymore. This has to come to an end. I cannot keep doing this. So as a result of this, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, looks like they're moving forward, okay? So some of you are dealing with someone right now who doesn't want to be involved in this anymore. They just want to move, they want to move past this now, okay? So as a result of this that's happening for you right now, Scorpio, it's leading to a transformation, major transformation for you with the Death. So we're going to clarify the Death card and we're going to see what this transition is that's happening for you in the present moment. So the Death is clarified by the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. A lot of you don't want to experience this transformation. A lot of you are running from this. Like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want things to change. A lot of you don't want things to change. You like the way things are. But there's something here that cannot continue, Scorpio. It's very clear here, and somebody here is not putting up with it anymore. So a lot of you are closed off to this. You're closed. You don't want to speak to people. You don't want to deal with anybody right now as a result of this situation that looks like is coming to an end for you. Tell me more about this brand new beginning that's happening for Scorpio. There's new love that's coming in, a new opportunity here. Tell me more. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of you are going to be removing yourself from something, okay? It's very clear here that it's done. It's over. It's like somebody here can't get away with things anymore. It's very clear here. So a lot of you are being pushed to move away from this, okay? And that's why there's going to be a new beginning, because you're finally disconnecting from some sort of situation. Now, I see there's someone coming in, okay? Who's going to offer you something solid here. It is going to take time to come in for you. I do see a commitment on the horizon in the present moment for many of you, okay? After you decide to disconnect from some sort of situation that no longer is supporting you in general, okay? So let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, we already know that something here is closing out for you. It has created a lot of fear and anxiety, but there is an important message or communication that's going to come in that's going to help you realize that this cycle needs to close out for you. So let's clarify the Nine of Swords in the near future for Scorpio. So the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. In order for you to completely move forward, Scorpio, there's something here that I feel like a lot of you are going to be working with a team of people or a group of people. And you may, in the near future, not know how to deal with this situation. There may be something here that creates some sort of delay here, okay, in the near future. Now, this anxiety and this fear has a lot to do with something that you're still holding on to. And I feel like there's going to be certain people, there's going to be a group of people, either you work with these people or you're connected to these people in some way, shape, or form. These people are going to help you release yourself from this, because there's something here that is done, it's over. The cycle needs to end, and it has created a lot of anxiety and fear for you. So what is this communication that's coming in, this message that's coming in, fast movement for Scorpio in the near future? Okay, so the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Lovers, the World, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like there is going to be some sort of message here from somebody here that you really love, that you care about, that you have some sort of connection with. I feel like things may end between you and this person in the near future, because somebody here is realizing that they need to focus on themselves. They need to pour into themselves, and somebody here feels like they're not getting the self-satisfaction that they need, okay? So as a result of that, I feel like there's some sort of communication that comes in about something that's ending, either in a relationship or a relationship that's ending. And this is what creates a lot of anxiety and fear, because a lot of you may have not expected this ending to happen. You have the Death here, you have the World card here twice, 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. So some cycle here is closing out for you, and it's happening very quickly, considering that Mars is in your sign. Okay, when Mars is in our sign, a lot of things start to move and things start to really change. And Mars is also a malefic, so it's a planet that really just rips through everything. Whatever is no longer working, or what no longer is really supporting us, is gonna change. Okay, so what is closing out here for Scorpio with the World in the near future? What major cycle is coming to an end? So the World is clarified by the Three of Wands. You have the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision here in the near future that has to be made, because a lot of you are going to have to sacrifice something here in the near future. If you want to move to the next level and you want to move to the new cycle in your life that possibly could be coming in, some of you have to decide if you want to take this person with you. Do you want to take this person with you? Do you want to remain in this relationship? Do you even see yourself being in a relationship? Because there may be other things that are taking, priority over love for you in the near future, is what I'm seeing, okay? So decision has to be made about whether or not this situation is going to ultimately come to an end for you. So let's get some advice. What is the advice? Okay, so the advice for you is the Eight of Swords, the Fool, and the Empress. So the advice here for you is to really recognize, Scorpio, what is holding you back. What is making you feel stuck? What is no longer growing? What is just really creating stagnation for you in your life? Because what Spirit is asking of you, Scorpio, is to recognize when it's time to take a risk on something else. When is it time to, you know, completely remove yourself from some sort of situation and take a risk on something new? Because what your focus should be on is not what's keeping you stuck or making you feel stuck. What your focus should be on is growth. What can you do to move towards growth? Is there something that you can create? Is there something that you can nurture, that you can birth here? Okay, the Empress is about birth. It's about creating and nurturing. So a lot of you need to shift your focus from being in a place of lack, in a place of I'm always constantly feeling stuck. No matter what I do, things just dry up, things don't work for me. Spirit is saying your energy is not meant to be there. If something isn't working for you, it means it's time to move towards something new. Okay, so that is your advice. This is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.